We are back. We're back in the stew.
Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
We are back. We're back in the stew.
Smell my fingers.
We are back.
Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers. Smell my fingers.
We are back.
You know?
Feels good.
Yeah, what up? We're back in the stew.
Hit the intro, bro.
We did. We hit the intro. That was the intro. Oh, what up? We got someone in the stew. His name is...
Yeah,
I was like, we just talked through the end.
He's like, do the thing, man.
Yeah,
do the thing.
Yeah, talk about our
Song was
guest.
so good, I come home and hear it again.
It was good. What up? We got our good buddy, Daniel Arnold. Say what's up.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, there
guys?
it is. There it
Appreciate
is. And we're back. He's in the stew.
Sorry, you had to
No,
program me.
Yeah, you're good.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me, fellas.
Hell yeah. Thanks for coming over, man.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
So obviously, if anybody's been keeping up, I got canned about a week ago, and I've been delivering pizzas. The za, slinging za. And the clientele is not the type of clientele to tip. All right, are we on the same page? So I delivered pizza to a strip club yesterday. You expect to get tips there. No tip, of course, but
No
I
tip.
did get allowed to go inside the strip
Nice.
club with the pizza.
Nice.
So
Pizza boy.
Wow.
So here I am pulling up in my pizza attire, pizza hat, pizza shirt, and I'm just fucking wide-eyed looking at
Wait, what colors? Describe the uniform. What are we looking at?
just like a navy t-shirt says blank pizza where I work, and a hat that says blank pizza. And so it's not like, you know,
Fill in the blank, buckaroo.
yeah, it's not like
Just sad bags under your eyes.
I'm
Part of the
crying.
uniform.
I'm crying. I'm on the clock while I'm in a strip club.
Yeah.
But so I pull up, and the bouncer's looking at me, and he's like, "Is this dead ass?" First question he asked me, "Is this some kind of ruse?"
Yeah, who's got the
I
camera?
was like, what, you think I'm like a pizza stripper or something? Like I'm gonna come in, oh, there's dildos in the pizza box. So I'm like, no, I'm looking for this guy. Turns out the guy is a regular. He's like, oh, I know exactly who that is.
He ordered pizza to the strip club.
Yeah, to the strip club. Just a regular dude. He's out there. Mexican dude barely speaks English. He's like, nice, free tip, huh? Naked ladies.
Boobies, how you like boobies?
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm rocking with this guy. And so, obviously, my appeal in the strip club is that I look like a decent young man.
Yeah.
And there are only degenerates in the strip club, typically.
Wait, what time of day?
It's like...
Two.
Also, this was last night.
Yeah,
this is last
Yeah,
night.
this happened yesterday.
Okay, so this is
Wednesday
evening.
night.
It was like, I want to say it was like 11.
All right,
It was
so
11 at night.
Decent time.
acceptable hours.
Yeah, prime time. And I'm getting absolutely eyed up by the strippers. I couldn't tell whether it was the pizza or me, but it was nice. I mean, they were
Are you
comfortable.
about to throw up?
I'm just burping over here. I don't know what it is. I'm thinking about
You're
these
scared.
strippers.
It's the
I'm getting
pizza. You got some
nervous.
acid reflux.
Yeah, from eating that pizza. I swear. You get a free personal pie every shift you work, and I'm about to stop eating it because
He's
it is
about to look
it's
like a
fucking me
personal
up.
pie.
Yeah, those strippers were about to be a personal pie. If I got any tip money, I was very.
Hey, baby, anybody want a big sausage?
I got little sausage. But no, so yeah, I was in the strip club and I gave the dude his pizza and then got escorted out by the bouncer because I was staying way too long. He was like, all right, man, it's time to go. I was like, fair enough, I'll get out of here.
Were they serving food at the strip club?
No.
That's
It
why
was
you needed
just
the
some-
za.
Yeah,
Obviously,
just
it
pulled
would've
up
been
with the
good.
za.
Imagine being, there are places that are strip clubs where you can buy food at.
Which is like...
What's the idea, though, for staying that long at a strip club anyways?
It's like,
idea-
shit, I'm about to get some dinner,
I'm
I guess.
going to be horny anyways.
I ate
You know?
a lunch buffet in a strip club.
Oh,
Yeah.
how did that treat you?
It was It was
I heard
fine.
food
It was
at strip
fine.
clubs
The
pretty
food was
good.
cold. The food sucked. And the girls were flat. They were lunch workers.
No,
Like,
they weren't eating the buffet.
Where was the
This was in
joint?
San Francisco.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
but so they do have
Makes
food.
sense. Where they had poop on the floor.
Yeah. I'm just imagining like being the chef at the strip club and someone orders food from somewhere else and how
Well, it's like you.
Yeah. What do you fucking
bad
expect?
that must fucking hurt.
You get, typically when you work in food, like you talk to your coworkers, you're like, yeah, it's kind of a tough shift. It's like your coworkers are strippers with their tits out, being like, how is the chicken out yet? It's like,
Yeah.
stop fucking rushing me. Vanessa, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Cinnamon.
Yeah,
Vanessa,
cinnamon.
that's the most modest stripper name I've ever heard in my life.
And coming out, Vanessa.
They
Just
I can't believe no tip though.
Yeah, no tip.
Yeah, no
At the
tip.
strip club. At the strip club. He had exact change.
Do you think he had exact change?
These motherfuckers
Of course
have
he had
exact change. The worst is when they, so say an order will be like $20, 86 cents. The worst is when they hand me a 20 and then they whip out their palm and I'm like, this motherfucker's about to throw me some quarters.
Well, yeah. So the place is open until 3. So who the fuck is ordering at 2:30 in the morning? Like, yeah, let me get a pizza.
I'm going to treat my delivery driver nice.
Yeah. Do you think if you were a woman delivery driver, they would have tipped you?
That I would have been
Probably?
taken already? Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I would have
Well,
been
they've
taken.
been like,
Yes.
they're like, bitch, make a fucking OnlyFans.
delivered to
She
the
would've
strip
walked in
club.
like, and here she is,
Yeah.
pizza.
It's like finally, fucking, you brought the pizza,
Selena.
Brittany.
Enter the stage.
That would have been funny if you just walked right up on stage with the pizza.
They're like, hey, who the fuck ordered this
ordered
pizza?
this pizza?
Well, it was pizza and 3 large mashed potatoes.
You sound,
Yeah, because we serve mashed potatoes and shit there too.
you're really narrowing down the pizza place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's
You
a,
chose to make anonymous.
well, if I was a female pizza delivery driver and I delivered it to the strip club, I'd like go back to the pizza place and I'm like, I found a new employment opportunity. I'm just gonna go work at the strip club. Y'all shouldn't have sent me there. Well, I like finished the delivery and walked back in and they go, Adam, you're going to the titty bar. And I was like, I met y'all like 3 days ago. What the fuck are you talking about? They're like, no, you're delivering pizza to the titty bar.
This is the 4th day of work. You get to go-
Third day at work.
Cool.
Damn.
And
Which one did you go to?
Cheetah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, one we haven't been to yet.
Yeah.
Well, because
You guys are strip club boys?
no, we've been to one, and he got my ass. You tell the story. You got me.
We were bored.
It was in November.
We were bored in jeans. We didn't know the power of jeans yet. Have you been to jeans?
Jeans, right down there.
It's chill.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
chill. We're at jeans. Like, let's go to the strip club. It's like, okay. And
You two were so fucking bored and horny.
Yeah, 100%. To the point where I was like, I'm only going if you give me money. And he gave me money. And he gave me an allowance. Yeah,
I
for
did
the
give
strip.
him titty allowance.
And then I pulled out like another $200 because it was nice.
We were I don't really remember how I posed that where we ended up.
No, you didn't say anything. You just said, I know a strip club. Hop in the Uber. That's all he told me. I said, okay, we'll hop in the Uber.
We get an Uber. We're driving over.
Nice quiet Uber ride to the
Yeah.
strip club.
Yeah. Well, it's nice. Okay, so I'll tell.
Yeah.
So I walk up.
I'm so
I walk
I'm
up.
side of it.
Security guard. She's black. I'm like, all right, that's cool. I walk in. The person, the front attendant, takes her money. She's black. I'm like, all right, that's cool. 2 girls walk out, in titty uniforms. Like, oh, they're black. All right, this is cool. It's an inclusive place. Walk in. We're the only 2 white people in this strip club. And there's like 200 people in this strip club. And I just walk in with like generic white guy fit, like just t-shirt, jeans, and a pair of sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did get the white boy treatment.
I was gonna say,
It was
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
It was
Strippers
nice.
probably loved you.
Oh, yeah, they did. They did. We were respectful.
Every
and
stripper
nice.
loves you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who would have guessed?
Yeah, it's a shock.
A bunch
You're
of
like,
white
I'm gonna go get $200 from the ATM. They're like, we love you.
Yeah, I know. Like, you got such a great personality.
Wow, you know the pin to your bank.
Yeah, that's
love
great.
you.
Well, the funniest part of the night, it's like later. We've been there for like 2 hours. I look to my left.
No, you're not saying this.
I mean, you have
I
to.
won't say that part. I'll say the other part.
At the time, we were vaping. I brought a vape to the strip club. I look to my left. Liam has a stripper in his lap hitting my vape.
The stripper.
Yeah, the stripper was hitting my vape. I was like, you bastard. I was like, we gotta get out of here.
He did front you the cash, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Come on, I gave you the money. Let the titty hit the vape.
Fair enough.
Hey, she's more than a titty.
Yeah, she was more than titty.
We've been trying to work on it.
Yeah, Desiree.
She's
whatever
going
her name
through.
was.
What did I want to bring up about
And
the
you Uber
vape?
home from the strip club.
Yeah, we were home from the strip club.
It's a weird thing to like. You would just drive home. Like, you're gonna get in a stranger's car after you go to anything.
I guess this is gonna be my first question.
Yeah.
I love getting political on the cast.
Okay. All right.
Have you ever taken an Uber before?
I have taken an Uber before. Yeah, I
It's a
have
very
to
political
admit.
question.
I know
I
it's
don't know,
pretty
man.
political.
Dude, some people have their opinions about rideshare. About the rideshare apps.
Sometimes you gotta. I actually had to take an Uber. This is one of the dumbest things I've done recently. Where we were at the Sparrow doing stand up.
Yeah.
And I just it was kind of a bigger crowd than normal. So I kind of got like a little nervous habit or whatever before going on stage. And I was like, I'm going to take everything out of my pockets. Because I was like, I don't want shit in my pockets. Take all this shit out of my pockets, leave it on this little landing around one of the high tops. And then go on stage. Goes pretty good. Get off. I'm like, all right, I'm going to have a beer, blah, blah. Hanging out. Meet some people. We walk down the street at the end of the night. Go to that bar till it closes. Mm-hmm. I leave. I go, I left my fucking keys in the Sparrow.
No.
And I went and literally was like, can I climb on top of this building right now?
Yeah.
All this shit.
Mission Impossible.
I was like, what the fuck? It's 3 a.m. and I don't have Uber downloaded on my phone.
First mistake.
The internet sucks there. So I have to stand there holding my phone up to the sky, trying to get some fucking
Hail an Uber.
internet to download the app to get it. And dude, so yeah, I've taken them. It'll save your ass.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you've been in an Uber before.
Yeah.
This is what I was thinking about earlier. It's called a ride share. Doesn't it sound like it's almost as if the driver was just headed there anyways? yeah, come in, you drunk sluts. I was already headed to the bars.
I was already driving that
And
way.
then he gets there, he's like, dude, I left my fucking phone at home.
I'll catch y'all later.
Shit, I actually need to get more gas.
Text me when you go to the next place.
Yeah, I don't even know anybody in there, actually. I'm going to just drive that way and pick up more strangers.
I'm just gonna listen to the same CD that I have in my
Dude, it was funny when you told me that you were talking about driving home from the strip club. It made me think about the Ubers who pick up people from the strip club and just know that they're broke, sad, and horny.
In the back seat.
Oh, I've got them
It's
now.
like you delivering a pizza that no tip.
Yeah, no tip,
They know
no
they're
tip
not
on that
getting any
Uber.
tip
Exactly,
Uber,
yeah, hell
from the
no.
strip club.
I've never picked anyone up because I was an Uber in college. I've never picked anyone up from the strip club. I've driven some kids to the strip club.
Some kids.
They're like 18.
Dude, that's not allowed.
They're like 18. Sorry, they were.
He was sharing that ride.
You checked their ID.
The person at the door checked their ID. Don't worry.
You sat there and watched them.
Yeah, exactly. Show them a good time.
Yeah, you checked that
But,
ID.
yeah, you-
Drove them. They were just so fucking drunk and horny. The girl was like, I can't believe I'm going to the strip club right now. The whole entire time. The entire time.
No one gives a shit, lady.
My mistake was giving them my phone number.
For a private ride?
Yeah, it's Mississippi. There's no one fucking around. So maybe I'll be up. If it calls me at fucking 20, I'll pick you up. Call me at fucking 3 a.m. I remember being in bed with my girlfriend, looking at my phone like, yeah, no. I'm not picking you up at the fucking strip club at fucking 3 a.m. Number I do not fucking know. I was nice in the Uber. I'm not nice at 3 a.m.
It's not a good look to wake your girlfriend up at 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey, babe, I gotta go to the strip club.
I gotta pick up some 18-year-olds at the strip club real quick for $20.
All drunk and horned up.
Yeah. That'll be good. Bring it back home.
But my best Uber story, I don't think I've actually mentioned it on here. In an Uber full of just frat dudes, right? And drunk dudes, whenever they get in an Uber, most of the time, they're like, dude, you ever, you ever hook up with one of these girls? You ever just like, they ever like persuade you like stop riding and like, you know, hook up with them? Like, nah, man. And like, I was honest. I'm like, I got in a few numbers, you know, but I'm not gonna be, it's a fucking job. Like, I need to pay my rent right now. Like, I don't want to fucking horny, you know, dictate whether I can shower next month.
Plus, also, if you swing and miss, you still got to drive them there.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah, what am I
horrible.
gonna do? Fucking
Just turn
stop?
the tunes up real
Yeah.
loud.
So whatever. So I kept talking. They were horny as fuck, and one of these guys was like, the guy sitting next to me. He goes, "You ever get roadhead while you're driving for Uber?" And I look at him. I'm like, "No, I haven't. But tonight could be the night." And the guys in the back were dying laughing. And the guy I said it to, like, "No, man, I'm fucking straight as hell, bro. Don't even fucking play with me, man. Don't even fucking do that shit."
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been.
He's like
bro.
shifting in the chair because
Yeah,
his
it's-
friends had just paddled him on the ass in the
He's just trying to juke the
basement
bait.
of Sigma Chi or
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Probably.
But this past weekend, I was in an Uber, probably with the horniest Uber ever. This guy was just every aspect of. Dude, you can't. How are you even that horny on the
He was
job,
full.
bro?
The driver?
Oh man,
What was he saying?
So-
Who were you in the Uber with?
So me and the boys hop in.
Okay.
Right, we're headed to the bars to drink seltzer water because we're not fucking drinking this month. We literally went to the bar to drink seltzer
y'all
water.
are dry January.
Yeah, it's we talked to Daniel about it earlier. Step in. He's like, "Oh, you're headed to this bar," but we were literally put in Uptown just so we could walk down the street and see what we could do. You know, walk down the whole entire all of King Street. The Uber driver goes, "I just dropped off a whole bunch of, you know, ladies there, basically wearing no clothes." We're like, no one really responded to him. He just like dropped that on us. But as soon as he said that, my first thought was, well, you just turn around and be like, "Yeah, dude, I just dropped off a bunch of guys wearing like no clothes."
Next Uber.
Whoa! Yeah, they're nice and ready for you, fellas. But he goes, "Yeah, you can walk into that bar. There's this girl wearing like green. She's basically wearing nothing. It's like a fucking sock around."
no.
You walk up to her. It's her birthday. If you walk up to her and tell her happy birthday, I bet you get some.
Ew, bro.
Right off the bat. Our buddy sitting next to him asked him, "Hey man, what's the craziest thing that's been in your Uber?" Since after those questions, right? Those statements were unprovoked. Those were just his simple Uber jargon, I guess. Buddy asked him, "What's the craziest thing that happened in your Uber?" He goes, "Maybe I shouldn't say it." But and we're like, we're cool. Also, we don't really want to hear the story because he's kind of fucking weird. He goes, "This one time I had this girl hop in. And she was sitting right there in the back, right in the middle. And she was talking to me. And finally, we got to a red light, and I look back, and she just pulls me close, and we just start making out viciously at this red light. I pull over, and she starts blowing me, man. It was crazy, and we did all this. I probably shouldn't be
From the
telling you.
backseat.
Yeah. Well, I guess you hopped in.
She had a fucking
She's in the
neck
back
on her.
in the middle, just like center console.
Yeah.
No, mind if I do?
Yeah, no. Her
Well, I
neck,
mean, I guess at this
Okay,
point
but-
in the story, she might have.
She got out.
her neck was 4 foot long, and she was still buckled in.
It's just a
It was
giraffe.
crazy.
She could have just had a long tongue.
Yeah, exactly.
But
She's
all right, so
tonguing.
she's blowing him.
Yeah, whatever. Dude
Hell
got
yeah.
topped off, dropped her off. But he continued to keep going. Yeah, man. We're like, "Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's so crazy. I can't believe these things happen." He's like, "Oh, you thought that was crazy." One time, I was driving late at night, and I could see this lady on the road. She was visibly, like, she was drunk. I could tell. And she rear-ended me. And I hop out, and I could tell she was really fucked up. She was really upset with what she did, blah, blah, blah. To be honest, I was a little fucked up, too. And then he,
So he pulls out a flask and takes it.
Yeah, I know. And to be even more honest, I'm kind of fucked up right now. if I had to be.
He's like, "Give me a second." And he says he could visibly see she was drunk. She's like, "All right, let's take it into the parking lot, you know, so people don't like pull over and see that you're actually drunk. You don't get in trouble." And also, he didn't tell her, but so he didn't get in trouble. Get into the parking lot, and she's upset, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, will a little cocaine make you feel better? And he said it was basically they just started doing lines and just started aggressively just fucking each other. And then they would take breaks, do some lines, and then just start going at it again. And then they just hopped in their cars and left and never. And then this guy just dropped us off downtown. And we were like, that guy was fucking weird, huh? We all got downtown and like, that guy was weird. That guy.
That's a stellar business transaction if I ever heard one.
Yeah.
Fuck you, State Farm. Fucking
I mean, I
baggie
paid
of Coke.
$12 for the fucking Uber. That's, I'm
could
gonna get $12
Seriously.
for a ride share. He was headed there anyways, right?
Insurance is so expensive. I should just start carrying bags of
I was
blood around.
about
We
to
hopped
say.
in the car. He's like, I'm headed there anyways, boys.
Yeah, my insurance is just a baggie of Coke instead of State Farm.
In a roll of duct tape.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, honestly, who would have thought you could be fucking at a lot more car accidents?
Probably. I mean, adrenaline's high. Spit a couple lines, it's okay.
What my wildest thought was, right, at time at night, sure, I mean, yeah, crazy, the car accident, fuck. But the two people on the road are drunk drivers and they also hit each other.
That's God. That's karma.
Yeah, pull over and fuck and get sober.
Pull over, fuck, get pregnant, make
Change
a
your life.
fetal alcohol baby.
Yeah.
And he'll be the mayor of Charleston one day.
The mayor of Charleston someday. I was conceived.
Right here at the Circle K. His name's Circle K Calhoun. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah, and someone was like, dude, I should be Ubering. I would get blown all the time. But dude goes, man, I had to do 2,000 rides to get one blowjob. You don't want to be doing that. If you're going into this for blowjobs, right?
That's better statistics than Tinder, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you make a little money in the process.
And you
Exactly.
make some money in the
Maybe you should
process.
start Ubering.
Yeah. That's
Trust me, I could have stopped a lot when I had a girlfriend.
So that's why you stopped Ubering. You're just getting too many blowjobs.
I know, he was all out of cum.
I felt bad. I felt bad. I would
Gotta
go make money and lose cum.
Gotta save some for the old ball and chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're
She's
doing.
like, you like camped out in bed. She's like, have you been out Ubering again? She's like crying in the bathroom. All you do nowadays is just Uber. Your phone bleeps. It's not like a Snapchat from a chick. It's like an Uber conversation.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you were so good on the road.
Did she just tip you $5?
What a bitch.
Yeah. Who's that bitch?
Yeah, basically, so we already broke we were trying to see how long we could go without mentioning cum or shit. And I think we broke it in the first
5 seconds. He was.
You can just put that in the end of the episode.
Yeah, he's the
Just
niche.
not talk about cum at all.
Yeah, well, he went to the bar and was talking to some ladies that were familiar with marketing and asked him, what's your podcast niche? And without even skipping a beat, we were both like, I mean, just cum and shit, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, it's all we talk about. So we're trying to move towards
2024 is
Different demographic.
its new niche.
finding our niche.
I'm
Yeah.
not your guy.
No guy is our guy. We're guys.
Yeah, we're guys.
Like,
I'm just kidding. I've got so many other things to talk about.
Yeah, piss, spit.
Piss, spit.
Pre-cum? It's totally a different thing than cum.
Wait, I thought we were talking about us shitting. How about other people shitting?
San Fran.
Well, that's way
Show us the
different.
poop map,
Way
DeSantis.
different.
But yeah, so it's basically
Yeah, we're trying to find our niche.
we're
Trying to find the niche.
But it's so hard because we're just full of cum and horny.
Yeah, we,
Also,
You guys need to get some ladies in this fucking
yeah.
pad you
You're
got
telling
right
us.
here.
well, they need to start getting funny now.
They need to get funny?
yeah.
Well,
No, that,
kidding.
that was the shitty joke.
you
we
gotta
made.
set them up.
Yeah. Well,
So they
that's
can
what we
knock
talked
them
about on
down.
last podcast. Girls are really good at liking stuff. They just don't know what to like. Guys are really good at knowing what to like, but they suck at liking stuff. So that's where the combination comes in.
Yeah, so you have to gaslight women into what they want to like.
Yeah,
basically.
because they're so good at liking it. They'll buy T-shirts and they'll do everything, decorate, invest.
Be legitimate
Yeah,
fans.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're passionate about their interests. Just
They
their
love
interests.
stuff.
Yeah.
We like stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I like anything.
That's what I'm saying. I suck at liking everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I love that band. Oh, if you
I don't
listen,
know. That's something I'm gonna have to think about. That's an interesting take. Yeah, I mean,
because they're great at it. They're so good, but you'll be like, oh, I know every single one of their songs, but the band sucks. Like, why are you? Whatever. Speaking of bands, I heard you're a bit of a musician.
I do play music. Yeah.
What do you play?
I've played at Tin Roof a couple times. Played on the deck at Poorhouse twice now. Which is awesome.
Hell
It's been a
yeah,
great
dude,
time.
that's big shit.
That was with Dallas Baker and Friends. I don't know if you know
not familiar.
that group at all. He's like a great bluegrass,
Really?
just awesome musician.
What
here in
instrument do you
town.
play?
I play guitar and
Okay.
sing. I songwrite. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Good shit.
They're like weird songs.
They're kind of like Fable-esque.
I don't know. Some of them are kind of funny, like the stand-up bleeding through. Some are, I don't know, trying to be more serious.
Yeah,
but
of
then
course.
They've also got like a little bit of tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, of course.
thing.
Yeah, that sounds like bluegrass writing.
Yeah, I don't know. I love playing guitar.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's kind of why I stopped doing comedy for a little while. I just like got more into playing
Invested.
music.
Fuck yeah.
And was just then at a certain point I was like, damn, I still miss comedy though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Gotta get back to do it.
It's too fun.
It is too fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun. It's just crazy that we're all trying to do something, and it's also just like dicking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, music feels that way too.
Really?
Even though, I mean, there's more people who are more serious in the music world, I feel like not very serious
Yeah.
type of person.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're just like hanging out like at a place that sells alcohol and everyone's chilling,
That's
listening to music or listening to jokes.
Whenever I watch like a band or something, I'm at the bar watching a band. All I'm jealous of is just the boys just rocking out.
Just grooving out of there. Yeah.
Good shit.
I wish I could do that.
Do you practice with them regularly, or is it kind of a thing where?
No, that was like an invitation.
Yeah.
Like they invited me to come play with them.
Yeah.
And then I got up there. First time I played with them, it was I had one other friend who's playing bass for me.
Yeah.
And then so we played up there and went a little more like twangy in the theme style. And then Dallas, the dude himself from Dallas Baker and Friends, got up there and played with us. And the last time I played with them, I got up with his band and played a couple of my songs.
Hell
and
yeah.
they're fucking great. So they're just like, oh,
Yeah, you
we
hopped
can
right
just
in.
do this like right
Yeah,
away. So
hell yeah.
it was fun. Yeah,
Yeah, that's good stuff.
yeah. I'm trying to form a band right now.
Hell
It's
yeah.
hard, like to
Find the right people, I feel like.
And finding the time to invest.
time.
Time is the biggest. Yeah, it's hard.
Time is of the
I have
essence.
too many hobbies, and I'm only like mediocre at literally all of them.
That's what I'm saying,
It
guys.
sucks.
Guys know what to like, but they don't know how to like it. I'm telling you, dude.
If only I could full force.
Yeah.
You might be right. You might be onto something
Yeah,
with
I'm
that.
telling you, dude. Well, the biggest thing with the time, I know you're trying to be creative, but the energy when it comes to time, you might have the time, but maybe you're not right in the right headspace to enjoy it, and then you're pressuring yourself to compound off of that. It's tough. I admire you committing to it. It's really cool.
One weekend, my fucking sister's here. Someone stole a car, shot at someone, robbed the person they were shooting at, drove the stolen car, parked it right next door, and at 2 a.m. there's just 8, 9, 10 fucking cop cars all up and down our street, and 3 or 4 times they knocked on our door. Like, you didn't see anything.
And your sister was.
But the funniest thing, me and Adam were here the whole time, and
We probably we probably could have seen him do that shit.
I think we brought it up before, but we were watching what is it?
Uncut Gems.
And so we were stressing.
He literally told the cops. He goes up to the cops. He goes, "Yeah, sorry, we were watching a really serious movie."
We didn't see what happened.
Yeah.
We didn't see the crime.
Yeah, exactly.
Across the street.
Well, I like.
And even the crutch that we were in smoking weed, so we
Yeah.
couldn't even like fall on like, "Yeah, sorry, we were high." We didn't notice.
Yeah. So we were sober at the time. They brought out dogs, but it was crazy because 8 cop cars pulled up, and then a couple cops whipped out their guns and went running into their apartment. We were like, oh. And they were all amped up off of Uncut Gems.
Damn.
Yeah, because it was really weird. Yeah,
We were locked in. Well, it was funny because I was asking
that
one
was
of
about
the
a hit.
one of the younger cops. I was like, oh, so what happened? And he was like, yeah, some dude had a robbery, shot a guy. This is the stolen car. And the police chief was like, hey, this is an impending investigation. Don't tell him that. Like, he was giving me vital intel.
He's like, just wants to be cool.
Yeah, he just wanted to hang. Yeah. They kept refusing water, too. You're like, hey, we've got water bottles. And they were like, we're fucking good. They were there for like 3 hours. I'm like, what? Come drink some water, dude.
Dude, show him the profile.
Oh, yeah.
We have a
we
new
forgot. Oh, yeah. Have you heard about the Jew tunnels?
No.
Oh, my God.
You haven't heard about the Jew tunnels?
Holy shit. Okay.
This is amazing.
So, New York City, right? There's a bunch of Hasidic Orthodox Jews, the people with the curly hair.
And smell bad.
Yeah.
You know about Hasidics.
Yeah. I used to work, so I worked at a ski resort in Colorado, and Hasidic Jews love to go to Colorado for the summer.
What?
Yeah, they do. It's so weird. So, when you work at the ski resort in the summer, it's a trip.
So basically, in New York City, they built their synagogue, right, is on a corner and on the bottom floor of this building, and it goes underground. And they built a tunnel from their synagogue out into like a rehabilitation center or something, so they could just walk through from there right to the synagogue underneath a fucking apartment building. Like,
yeah, they just
from a rehab.
Yeah,
maybe physical therapy rehab. I think.
Yeah, but the tunnels span over multiple. Like, it's an
And
intricate
they dug
system.
them out?
Yeah. Yeah, there was this guy who tweeted out in like November of last year who said, I'm not going crazy. I live on the bottom floor. I hear power tools and I hear Yiddish. And everybody was just gaslighting him like, you're being anti-Semitic and stuff. And now he's like going crazy. He's like, I told y'all.
And they just got caught?
Yeah, because a bunch of shit collapsed.
I think they were building a new subway or something. I don't know what the fuck it was when they found it.
Tunnels.
They found the forbidden Jew tunnels.
The Hasidic Jews are already building subways down there?
Dude, they're fighting their own.
Dude, that's more out of hand.
This has been on everyone's mind.
I'm glad I don't live in New York.
Yeah,
Hasidic Jews cannot build subway systems in Charleston. The water table's too high.
The amount of content that just come out of this is insane.
If you South Park fan of that one. Dude,
you like your milk pasteurized? No, just up to my boobs is fine.
Wait, it's hard to find. It was like a few days ago. Yeah. So they were finding them. People would
like such a good.
They would like come out of the sewers. There's so many videos now that are coming out. But my dad swears 20 years ago in New York City, he saw like a Hasidic Jew just like crawling out beneath from the sewers.
I do remember him talking about that. That's crazy. He did talk about that.
It's crazy because their clothes are so clean.
Yeah,
they're very like iron.
Oh yeah, it's. I don't understand it, honestly. I'm looking for the memes.
Yeah, Master Splinter needs to have a.
Well, I mean, New York, you can't build up much anymore. You gotta
Where's
build
the
down.
door, Drake?
Yeah.
Well,
that one's just too funny.
Master Splinter needs to have a Jewish accent now.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
No, show him this super fan.
Oh yeah, our super fan. Okay, so
you're the super fan of the show?
Yeah.
No, there's this one.
Is it both of you combined?
I mean, it maybe.
Who's top listener? Which one of you?
Listen,
So, I hate to call you out if you are listening, but I can see who looks at the Instagram story.
and you are.
And this person
banging.
looks at the Instagram story.
I'm a big
The
fan.
most?
This is a screenshot.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
This is
Check out the bio.
Jewish. I can't even say. Jewish autistic Zionist queer thingy.
I will fly you out.
Whatever. So we have a thingy that likes the podcast, I guess.
Who's a Zionist?
Yeah.
Fairy Jew.
Oh, she's banging, man.
Is that your type of girl? I mean, she's.
Adam said she'd fly her out here.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll fly her.
I don't know if she's 25.
Flied them out there, out here.
She
got-
looks.
Yeah, she looks like more like 280, not 25.
It's okay. She's carrying it all in her tits.
I know, it's so nice.
Damn, that's your top listener. Congratulations. It's a female listener.
I know. Yeah.
That's our demographic.
Yeah.
Like, Be proud of that.
Yeah.
It's not just a bunch of dudes talking about shit. And
Well, she was just
you also got Zionistic
Queer
thingies.
Autistic Zionist queer thingy.
I hope she hears this and knows that I love her. I mean,
love her.
I know I'm just a guest, but
I love her.
Yeah.
I want her to know I love her.
I think her Instagram handle was Fairy Jew.
Fairy Jew.
Fairy
I think
Jew.
that's how you pronounce it.
Good for
I
her.
hope I didn't find her first, but I don't remember ever.
So she's a consistent.
Yeah.
Like no, she just looked at
Instagram
at the Instagram story. She doesn't even follow us.
Oh.
Yeah,
She's a super fan.
I thought
just
she
had-
was the super fan.
somehow she stumbled on, and I checked my actual profile, and she doesn't follow my profile. So I don't know how she must.
I don't know what the algorithm is doing for us.
See,
But
imagine
How
her.
did we stumble into her algorithm? Is insane.
Imagine her on the other end of that, and she stumbles onto the Instagram of this podcast, and she's like, "I've been on Instagram for like 6 hours."
She's disappointed
She's like,
in herself.
I gotta get off Instagram, dude.
We're the worst
She's
thing
like,
she's
I'm
seen.
watching this story right now.
well, that's our we pop.
She's like, I live in LA. I'm 25. Like, what the fuck am I doing? My ancestors are digging subway systems in New York.
There you
Here I am.
mines.
That's why
watching these fucking dumbasses.
we were talking about them, and they just show up.
they show up. They show up and show out.
They stumble upon us. If this is all simulation, someone's simulating you listening to us talk about cum and shit.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
and we're back.
Yeah.
And we're back in this stew.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty diverse fan base. I've listened to an episode. I'm a white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She checks so many more boxes
Exactly.
than just me as in one listener. So,
That's
Well,
so
they
true.
covers everyone. No, I thought that's what they are.
If she was black,
They're a part of the people.
she needs to be black and have a big old penis. Yeah.
Ooh, that's what my other crazy Uber ride. I've also gotten in an Uber, right? I hop in an Uber. Someone was sitting shotgun. It's like, okay. But this is like when I first started comedy, and I was like super drunk at the bars, going home by myself. I was like, I'm just gonna tell one of the jokes in the Uber. I'm gonna try and like,
hit
get
with
the
a joke in an Uber.
yeah. Try and get the Uber to laugh at one of my jokes.
Was
But-
this here in Charleston?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear.
Yeah. But I hop in the Uber, right? So I'm just like, damn, I thought I was just gonna have one person. I got a goddamn audience. And whoever was sitting shotgun, they
Didn't like your joke. What do you mean? They?
they had a huge clit.
Oh.
That's huge.
But no, they were fun. I think.
So how did the joke go?
I'm pretty sure it was pretty good. It was
Hopefully it wasn't your microwave joke.
no. It was I've been getting lonely, so I been experimenting things with myself. I've been sitting on my hand for a while and getting it like real nice and numb, just so it feels like someone else is swiping on my Tinder.
That's pretty funny. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a new take on an old classic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Imagine if you woke up and you don't know where you are, and you're in a room with every single one of your Eskimo bros.
Oh God.
And you're like, why
you
are
have
we?
to-
You have to figure out
You
why
have
we're.
to
on.
figure
Yeah, why we're here.
I think it would take. I think it would take probably a minute.
a minute.
Yeah, it would
because,
take me a
well,
while.
One, you introduce each other. What do you start talking about?
But
Talk about
at a
fucking.
minute, you're waking up. You're disoriented. You're like blacked out.
That's a
you
whole
know
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
dudes too, because you got to imagine it's every single girl you slept with and every single dude that she slept with. That's a lot
That's
of dudes.
I
know
haven't
what-
kind of
what-
thought about it. In
Yeah,
that
you ever hook up
exponential
with
way.
some sluts?
That's a lot of dudes.
Also, would you be happy to see a friend?
yeah.
Then it's
So-
just like you're in a room with all dudes, because if you're in a room with all your Eskimo bros,
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm
Maybe
trying
a
to
couple
figure out
girls.
about it.
Maybe a couple girls. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
then-
there would be girls.
Yeah,
it's
at
like,
least one
it's like a
girl.
spider web of Eskimo bros.
Yeah, so I guess it could be.
So
There'd
does
be a
it always
couple hub
lead
points.
to one girl?
Does it always? That's the question.
I
And
mean-
who is the husband of that girl?
Yeah, that's the
In
tough
the
one.
room.
We take a selfie, send it to the husband on Facebook.
Yeah,
Well, he would
yeah.
be there.
Yeah. Oh, he would be there. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would hope he was there. I'd hope
Imagine
he'd be getting
him.
laid.
He's just like,
Yeah, that's
why are all my buddies here?
That's the thing. saying. He's like only been with his wife, and he wakes up and it's all his friends in the room.
Whose dog is this?
No, that's funny.
Yeah, so it's all of the people that you are currently with, the girl that you are currently with. I think that would be funny.
That's it's how do you frame that? Yeah, that's probably the more realistic.
I'm in a room. I wake
Because
up.
otherwise, like you pointed out, it would just be like
A million dudes. I mean, if you're a slut like me, but
Yeah, a million theys.
I wake up one day and I'm in a room with all the dudes my wife has ever fucked, or all the people that my wife has ever fucked.
That'd be fascinating.
Yeah.
well, I would just hope the autistic queer
You're like,
thing
but wait,
is in the room.
we've been dating since high school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've been together for 12 years. What are you? Hey, what's up, Jim?
My dad's here. What is fucking?
But I hope not.
Yeah, that's tough. No, the story.
For any guys who wake up in
Pam,
rooms
I thought we said only black guys. What the fuck?
There are white dudes here. No, the story about how we're asking my bros, it wasn't a known thing.
Oh yeah, we are.
This was senior year, and we were inviting people to a bar party, and we were going through group me, and with group me,
Let's go into context. Also, we didn't know each other freshman year of college. I'm his big bro in the fraternity, if you know, like fraternity stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And that's how we met each other. But we've been friends since
So
sophomore.
you have spanked his
Since-
ass.
yeah, a couple times
Since
when I've been
sophomore,
bad.
because we both. It was sophomore year we met each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's senior year. Keep
Yeah,
going,
so it's
we're
senior
having a
year.
party.
We also, our dorms, we both lived on North Side, so relatively close, and we were also in classes together.
We were in class together. It was crazy.
You guys
we,
are homies.
We had
Yeah.
friends
Yeah,
of friends,
yeah.
so it was weird that we weren't even friends.
Yeah.
So.
So we hit it right off the bat, but this was senior year, and we were inviting people to a party. And with GroupMe, if you've been in a group with somebody, they'll show up.
So you have just a list of like thousands and thousands of
people
contacts
that you've been in a group with, and he's scrolling outward, and I'm like, we're picking out people to invite to the party, and we get to this girl, and he hesitates, and then scrolls, and I was like, what was that?
Because you were like, I'm trying to break a piece off.
No, exactly.
You're like,
Because I
"Get
knew
her
who
here."
that was. No, I knew who that was. I had hooked up with her freshman year.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he like paused and kept going. I was like, how do you know her? And he looked up at me and he goes, how do you know her? We were like, oh no! Like 3 years later, we find out.
No, well, that's
He hit
that's
it
not
first.
too bad.
He hit it first, like a month and a half first.
Damn.
Yeah, but obviously it wasn't that good because she came rolling over to me.
Wow. Be crazy.
Oh, this is what I didn't bring up.
Yeah.
We were out in the bar. We were dry, sober off the chocolate. And
Good old Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah,
we're
just a
going
couple.
throughout the bar, and there's a back to the. We were at Prohibition. I don't know if you've been there. Downtown.
I have, but I was.
Kind of ratchet,
Slammered.
honestly.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
You know how.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like that's the place to be, like schlammered. Walking to the back, no one's really paying attention but me, I guess, because I just see this guy vomit all over a fucking table.
Yeah. This happened last weekend.
Dude, I'm literally walking through and I just see him just fucking yam, and he's just like one of these, and it's just like horrible smell, blah blah blah, and the guys are just not paying attention. We walk out to the back and I'm geeking because I was in front, right? Saw all this, geeking, waiting to talk to them in the back. I get to the back, I'm like, guys, you see that fucking person puke? They're like, nah.
Dude, that's
I
crazy.
didn't see anything. They were all right behind me.
Dude, that's a whole new perspective on life for me that no one noticed. You
No
could
one
just
was
be up to
paying
no
attention.
good.
This is like the table, as big as the table. The entire table is all puke.
It's disgusting.
Dude, I couldn't get the smell out of my nose for so
That's
long.
why. That's why we smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
To cover up the vomit smell of the fucking debaucherous.
Well, you know, like a bad
of this
smell just
world.
like sticks with you.
Yeah. Oh
I
God.
could not get the smell
Dude, there's
away.
nothing worse. I mean, I know you guys. You said you're taking a dry January.
Yeah.
I don't yak that often.
Yeah,
It's,
I'm not a
I
big,
mean, that sounds like a statement of
Yeah,
someone
I'm
who's
not a big
saying like,
puker.
Yeah.
but it's always night of for me. Never next day.
Yeah,
No?
same, same.
Yeah.
I'm big next day kind of
Big
guy.
next day.
I'm night
That's
of.
so much
I'm
more
night of.
poisonous. I feel like it just
Yeah.
I've only had one next day ever, and it just fucking
It hurts.
took the world out of me. But I feel for that guy in that story because I've never done it on a table at a bar.
I've never done it like that publicly.
That
Yeah.
publicly, that's horrible.
I've made it to that. In college, I did one time on the side of the bar. I do remember that. I walked around. Well, I walked to like where people would go and pee.
To the side of the bar.
So there was
doors for people.
No. There's a alleyway in between the two bars.
And
guys would go pee back there, and I just went and yammed.
Well, the funniest part about you throwing up was when you got blackout that night. We were hooking up with those roommates. You remember that? And he looks me dead in the eyes, and after he had just finished making out with this girl, and he goes, "I'm gonna go throw up," and he goes and throws up and comes right back and starts making out with her like immediately. Dirty dog.
She was the dirty dog.
She had no idea.
Okay, well,
She had no idea. She knew it. She had no idea.
She had to have known.
there's a lot of. There's
She's like,
one,
I didn't eat Chipotle.
There is one
dude.
blackout story I do want to mention, but
Okay.
that blackout
That
story.
you've been retold. You did.
Okay, listen. So this one in particular, I completely blacked out. But when I puked, woke up. That was a waking moment. So I came back right to this girl and this other girl, who somehow knew me.
I had told them all about him.
But this is at the bar.
But this is from picture this from my side of things, right? You just woke up instead of a bunch of dudes in a room. You just woke up. You're on the side of the bar. All right, I got that. I was at the bar. I go back to the bar. Liam, come here. I'm like, okay. And these girls, they're really all over me. You know, I'm making out with one. That's cool. They're like, so are we really all gonna hook up? And my first thought was, damn, dude, blackout Liam. Game on game. It was just a joke that we were all gonna hook up, but also Adam was a part of the joke, and I didn't know that at the time.
Well, no, my whole part of the joke was
You were dreaming it would become true.
Yes. Yeah, I was literally trying to help my boy out because at the time I was talking to a couple of girls, and that girl, you know, she wasn't the belle of the ball that night, and I was like, why don't you just go have a threesome with Liam? And she was like trying to like make me mad or jealous or something. And I was like, but I was funny with it. And I was like, yeah, just go do it. Like at least mess with him a little bit. And I was hoping that maybe the drinks would be flowing and then maybe it would just happen.
So you were casting off your scraps to him.
No, it was not scraps. She is banging. They were both very attractive. We did way better in college than we do now. Well, they say being drunk like pulls out your true thoughts. I woke up when I was in Philadelphia. I was browning out. I was getting trashed. I spent $200 on flowers for my mom. That's all that I did. And I texted my ex a bunch of bullshit.
Wow.
It was like, God, these fucking girls
so
aren't
you
as
really
cool
bought
as
the
you.
flowers for your ex, but
see that? Now we're talking. See, distinguished.
Probably,
that was totally what it was.
And you just were like, I can't send them to her, so I'm going to send them to my mom to gain some brownie points.
Dude, you are so on. That's totally what I was thinking. Because I woke up in the morning, I was like, why the I mean, I love my mom, but I was like, why the fuck did I just buy all of these flowers?
Yeah. And what did your mom say when they showed up?
Oh, she cried. She
and your dad was like, why are you trying to fuck me?
Dude, we're trying to fuck my wife, man.
Yeah.
He just got done reading like Oedipus or whatever. He's all like frazzled. Well, that's nice of you to do that for yourself.
Thinking of Chris.
But you had lost your job, so you didn't have $200.
And well, that's the funny thing is when the flowers showed up, she said, you need money for food. Why are you buying these flowers? I was like, you can eat the flowers. Fuck it. You're talking about me hooking up with my mom. So my mom had breast cancer earlier last year. She got got a double mastectomy and got fake tits. And I would have to come down. That's when I knew I had to move out of the house, was when I'd come downstairs and my dad would be like, you fucking seeing this shit right now? I'd be like, Dad, get the fuck, because he knew it'd get under my skin. He knew he'd be like, I know what I'm doing later. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here, Dad. He'd fucking give me that bullshit.
Do you think he just wanted you out?
Huh?
Do you think he just wanted you out?
Like, no, I was the glue.
I know.
You know I was the glue. I had to be home.
This was in Philadelphia?
No,
He's
this is back
Georgia.
in Georgia.
Yeah.
I went to Philly for New Year's.
Your mom got fake tits and your dad's like, I'm selling my golf clubs.
I know, yeah. This shit is lit.
I don't even want friends.
Well, no, I got him back. I was like, Dad, your tits are bigger than hers. And he was like, hey.
Well, I'm glad your mom's okay.
Yeah. She beat cancer in both tits in 3 months.
Wow.
No radiation.
Some kids die from cancer. They're fucking pussies.
Yeah, exactly. No, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good joke I like to throw in when people don't have anything going on in their lives. I'm like, hey, how are you doing? And then like 4 months later, they still don't have shit going on in their lives. I'm like, my mom beat cancer in the time it took you to do anything. It's a good little throw in their face.
That makes me feel like a piece of shit.
Made me feel like a piece of shit. I was still living at home, having to hear about the joke I would stay up on stage is after her surgery, a bunch of family friends would show up with trays of food. Be like, here, so you can eat. I'd be like, they're not thinking about me. My mom has no tits. What the fuck am I gonna eat? That's an old joke.
I read the news.
Yeah.
No big deal. I knew about the Jew tunnels. How about this?
You did know about that.
You know,
Thanks for teaching
He
me.
was tunneling.
yeah, I was my tunnel vision. Kodak Black.
Kodak.
Dude, it all
Kodak
makes
is
sense.
Jewish confirmed.
Yeah, it all makes sense. God damn. Yeah, I was reading the news. No big deal. Brag. Sugar prices are up.
No.
I didn't know that either. I was like, okay, cool. And then the next line was, candy and cookies take a hit. Dude, it's not even like I'm happy you guys thought that was funny. It's just like it was just there. The news was just like, is it a joke? Is it not? Is it news? They took a little hit.
It's kind of news. Yeah. It's a bummer.
In the news.
Yeah, man, dude, these fucking cookies, man, this is outrageous, man. My fucking Oreos.
Yeah, they're just running out of shit. Like Epstein's list gets fucking. They're like, fuck it, run the sugar story, I guess. Fuck it.
That's the new thing to do now is when a big news story comes out, they'll just throw you in fucking. The disinformation is not the disinformation itself, like the material is false, but they'll just send you just nonsense to look
stuff.
at.
Yeah. Taylor Swift stuff.
They'll just make something more expensive to distract.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, damn, man, fucking cookies. But, oh, whoa. Now my Jew tunnels? Yeah, they're just doing
I'm
something
not forgetting
behind
about
the
them
scenes.
tunnels, baby.
Yeah.
No matter how many Taylor Swift memes you show me, I'm not forgetting
Yeah,
about
so
those tunnels.
what is the real information?
NATO had a meeting where they brought up Taylor Swift and how she'd be good for mind control in 2018. Just throwing that out there.
In 2018?
Yeah, in 2018, she was like, Taylor Swift is a good popular person. Here's how you dissuade a bunch of people.
Get out of here.
In NATO, at a NATO meeting.
You're making this up.
No, I'm not.
Who told you this?
What is she mind controlling?
It's just the idea of like anything other than getting people focused
But what
on
would be an overarching goal?
just misinformation.
Stupidity.
Yeah, stupidity. Get you off of what I'm
But it
doing.
is an election year. I was big into. Well, I'm not into social media at all. Not really big into social media. It sucks that I have to post all this shit. I mean, it's fun posting all this stuff. Trust me, I have fun.
Quit lying. You get a fucking
loves
dopamine
it.
rush
He loves
every
it.
time
He
you get a
loves it.
like,
I
dude.
text my mom.
I
Obviously,
followed
how-
you and your fucking
How do you
cock
think?
got
How do you
hard.
think about? I found out about that Zionist queer thingy.
Yeah,
Come on.
exactly. We wouldn't
I'm
be
stalking
talking about
myself.
her unless, or we wouldn't be talking about them unless it was for Instagram.
Exactly. But
They're a fan.
I watched this documentary
We love you, Fairy Jew.
Big fan. Very chill.
about just AI and misinformation and all of this. They were making memes to get Donald Trump president, dude.
Yeah.
Making it was crazy.
Dude, so I looked up some news articles before I came here.
Yeah.
Stellar.
Hell
Just
yeah.
to be like, what the fuck
We
could
love
we
an
possibly
informed
talk
guest.
about?
We love an informed
And,
guest.
dude, every single one of them was either something about Trump or AI.
Yeah.
And literally every news article was AI.
I mean, he
Well,
was a
AI
good
is just
basketball
crazy.
player.
AI is a circle jerk. I'm in tech, and it's just so fucking boring.
I
dude.
love the braids. I love the tattoos.
It is literally. It's like it's the newest thing. So, you know how algorithm's a big word, such a
Yeah.
buzzword.
Yeah.
It's the new buzzword.
That's just a big word that people know how to say. They're proud
Right.
of themselves.
It's they understand the concept, but I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I know what rhythm is. I have no idea what algo
And they
is.
just
I know what algae is.
Take you to the pool business with that knowledge, baby.
Oh, get some chlorine in that shit.
Yeah. Just pour
Let's just
chlorine on
get
the
back
computer.
to rhythm.
Chlorine in a 3/4 beat.
Like the massive, like everyone was so scared of AI for years, but that's what drove it to popularity
The fear.
because people love fear.
Yeah,
It's scary, but oh man, AI is also useful.
Yeah.
And that's why people love it.
One of the things I saw it was AI powered binoculars. that can identify over 9,000 types of birds.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm rocking with
So
that.
just bird watching is just literally just like putting up binoculars now. I
Yeah.
can put up these binoculars and go inside and see what bird passes by. So this is a fucking camera.
Pretty much just a camera.
Yeah. What was I just thinking about? A new buzzword. Oh yeah. So when's the next plant-based AI coming?
Just we go
Just what I
straight to Wally.
I was reading in the news that everything now is just putting out plant-based shit. They had plant-based peanut butter. What's peanut butter made out of? Just regular peanut butter.
Yeah,
Nuts.
legumes.
Yeah, so they just put a fucking buzzword on it. So it could be more money.
That's bullshit.
And it's plant-based.
I want a plant-based blowjob.
Yeah.
Miss, nobody. I thought you guys were gonna
Venus
laugh at that shit.
flytrap.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
No, it's just a blowjob from a liberal woman.
Yeah.
It's all that one.
Well, those are usually the best.
The best.
Yeah.
And the worst, Taylor Swift fans.
Debatable.
Really? You've had a beneficial experience.
Yeah, I mean, of
Nice. Good for you.
There's so many women in that.
My sister's a
In
Taylor
that-
Swift fan.
in that-
Is your
in
sister
that,
a Taylor
group
Swift
of
fan?
people.
Oh, see my
Oh,
sister.
so now
Oh,
the math
so
is
both of
adding
you
up.
have sisters that are not Taylor Swift.
Yeah, if you don't
fans.
have a sister, then obviously.
I don't have a sister.
Well,
I
yeah,
have two
but
brothers.
okay,
Respect.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Are you middle child?
I am a middle
I'm a
child.
middle child.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about ghosts in our dreams, and we talk about like ghosts in our dreams with like ex-girlfriends.
They like
Yeah.
show up in your dreams. That's a ghost.
Oh, that's happened.
That's
yeah.
a ghost.
Yeah.
You wake up and you're like, fucking she was there.
Yeah, and you're like pissed off, you know. And it sucks that like our sixth sense is also horny.
Oh my god. It's
Yeah, dude.
You're just like, remember that pussy you used to get?
Dude, that's literally the worst.
Oh, you know you're sleeping so good. You got work in the morning, dude.
Yeah.
Remember that chick who used to let you just do anything?
Yeah.
100%.
Exactly, but now it's the dreams where it's just like she's just there and it's just like, oh yeah, you ever meet this new dude?
Yeah, it's always a new dude for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's
That's
always-
never happened to me.
Really?
Respect.
No,
That sucks.
Respect.
Okay, so you're
No,
not.
I'm
so
always-
you're not
that's
a
good.
jealous type.
No, I'm
so,
not
yeah.
jealous.
I'm not really that jealous, I guess, but I guess I am.
The thing is, I'm always like doing something in my dream that's like cool.
Nice.
Like,
Respect.
you know, I mean, the last time I can think of having like my ex-girlfriend in a dream, I was like in my high school, but it was like filled with water, so I was like swimming.
I wish
through
I was
my
in your
school.
dreams. My
Yeah.
dreams suck compared
And
to
then
that.
my ex-girlfriend was there.
Yeah, she just
Someone
happened
just
to
like
be
said
there.
some shit, and I was just like,
No, let her drown.
damn, bro, I was just swimming through school. Like, this is-
Ruined my vibes
this
like
is sick
usual.
as fuck.
No, for
Yeah.
me, literally, it's quite literally exactly what William said. It's always, oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see her. And then new dude, and I'm like, oh, you're the one. It's hitting that now. The most recent one was literally yesterday. Young Theo Vaughn was hitting my ex-girlfriend. She wanted
Damn.
nothing to do with me, and I was like, damn.
And you guys both have the same dream. It's probably because you live in the same apartment.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's
Spooky.
like women
Yeah.
menstruating all on the same side.
Most of the time, I wake up cradling him. So,
And you're like, Courtney?
but yeah, what I wanted to bring up. You had said something earlier. I don't think we were recording it, honestly, but you said a word, right? That was, basically you're talking about a broken piece of armor, like a steel armor that you were talking about, and out of context, it's a really bad word.
Yeah.
And I was in conversation with someone, right, and I said a word, right, but I didn't mean it in the bad context
Yeah,
way.
you said it with an A. Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. I did not say the N-word. I did not say the N-word. And I wasn't saying... I didn't know it was a bad word, right? But then someone was like, hey, man, that could be... that's actually like a slur. I was like, really? I really didn't know. I'm sorry. Like, is it my fault for not knowing? Or do I have to not be racist, I have to know all the slurs... So I don't by accident
What would
say...
be worse? Knowing all the slurs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Knowing all the slurs. Being
But you
an
should know it's
encyclopedia.
Jew, not jaw. No, but
Yeah, it's Jew, not...
Not Hey, where's your
So-
insurance?
Who got mad at you? Was it someone of that?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like a mad. It was more of just like a letting me know sort of thing that it could be like it's like a bad word, you know.
That's cool though.
But
When people
so,
do that,
but like
I
then,
Little vibe check.
yeah, no, it was thanks. It was another comedian. It's he's just like, hey, make sure.
Never
But like,
heard that
you
one.
gotta know all of them to not be racist. So I'm talking to someone like, oh yeah, there's some other word that they call you, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
That's my ideology.
Well, I mean, there's something
Hello,
like,
can I
you
just
know-
can I just be ignorant in the fact that I just don't know these words, and I'll just be a nice, respectful human being?
Yeah, like you're having a conversation with someone, you're like, oh, you know, there's only like 3 slurs for them, and you're like,
There's like 40.
Yeah,
What are
it's
you
like
talking
40, but we're not gonna call them that. We're not gonna call them a single one of them, okay? But there's so many.
I have a doctorate in raceology. There's actually 50,000 terms. And you just said 10 of them. in
yeah,
one
and I
sentence.
invented a couple. That was my dissertation.
Took me years to write.
years. I had to go into areas, environments, and just shout random words and see which one turned heads.
Which one's stuck?
Which ones people got offended by.
Dude, it's just throwing ideas at a wall, man. It's just how it turned
It's
into.
exhausting. You get the Pulitzer.
Now he teaches at Harvard.
Yeah, now he
Yeah.
teaches at Harvard for real.
But that's been a pondering thought for a while. Another pondering thought is I always like staying fit, you know, or getting. I do enjoy working out.
Go to the gym.
I don't go to the gym. I more do just like push-ups and just stay lean more. Like
He eats good, too. He
Yeah,
eats
I
good.
try not to just like
So you
eat
do
like
like
crap.
15 push-ups a week.
Yeah.
You check off.
15 push pops a day.
I just fuck with it.
Yeah, but you know, I'm not trying to work out for, you know, any girls or anything. I'm working out because dudes give the best compliments.
That's
Hands down.
Girls
the only
don't care.
reason. Girls don't care. I'm just trying to get that one dude's like, hey man, you're looking fucking swole, man. You're looking big.
respected by my
You're looking
peers.
cut. You know, it's like it's nice and it's also relatable because they assuming they're probably coming from like they know what I'm doing or they know it's like hell yeah man, that took some fucking work. You know, it's very respectable.
I've gotten that compliment before.
Really?
You know
That's
the
good.
best place to get that compliment
Gay bar?
is no, almost. Next best thing. When you wake up in a room with all your Eskimo bros.
Hey man, you're looking fucking big.
You're looking big, bro. I know.
Dude, I shit
We
you not.
got something in
I
common.
know, I
swear
feel
to
it.
God.
There's a vibe.
30 seconds later.
I was about to go for a run, and it was back in college, and some
really
dude,
funny.
some
Alright,
dude,
stop lying.
I ran without my shirt on when it's hot out.
Without
and-
your shirt on?
Yeah, sweaty
Hey, what
and
street
hairy.
do you live on again?
Yeah,
For the lady?
Lady
And,
or autistic thingy.
yeah. My autistic Zionist queer thingy. Thank you.
She's a great listener. We love you.
Yeah, thank you. Some guy stops when I'm literally walking out of my house. Some guy stops. She's like, "Hey man, what's your chest routine like?"
Chest routine.
Yeah,
Well, because the way he said it, he was like, hey man,
what's your chest routine?
what's your chest routine? It was like what the fuck did you just ask
Yeah.
me?
Yeah, so he was really pissed off when I said push-ups. He's like, God damn it, bro, what the fuck? And he like sped away.
He was in his car.
Yeah, he stopped. He literally just like
I'm
stopped.
imagining a guy like walking his dog.
Yeah.
He just stopped and saw my fucking picturesque fucking chest, I guess.
Okay, so you just didn't even have to try.
It was just, but first it was
In
just
college,
like,
he looked real good, I will say. He was
it was just the straightest,
town.
the straightest compliment ever. You know, just the
Yeah.
curious question of, you know, there's also guys that are jealous of me. I don't think they're jealous that I work out at all because they could do it. You know, they have all the same amount of time that I have.
You talking about Adam in front of him?
No, dude.
Yeah, I'm so
you saw
jealous.
me. I went to the pen and pad over here.
Yeah, why you drawing kill Liam things on your?
But
yeah, I'm
they-
just drawing dicks over here, I'm gonna be
There
honest.
is like this strange jealousy towards me. So I think they're just jealous that I get all these compliments from these dudes.
From these other dudes.
I wish my homies would compliment me.
Yeah.
Well, so that dude about the chest routine, I didn't understand. What did he want you to do? Be like, here's my split. I do Monday, Friday.
Yeah, for real.
Here's
Freaking
my
break it
workouts.
down for him in the street.
Yeah, 3 sets, 6 reps of this. Like, What are you talking about?
What he wanted you to do was you pull over, him pull over. You get
Yeah, that now we're
you
talking.
give him roadhead.
Yeah.
You
Now
give
we're
him
back.
roadhead.
He was actually the guy that was.
He was
in-
your Uber driver.
Yeah, he was in the Uber, and
He
he
had
wanted
a
to
bag of blows sitting in his bag. He was fucking ready to party.
Yeah, he hit me on my run. He's
Yeah.
like, you know the problem. Here's
He's
some
like,
blow.
We've talked about this. I told you the story. No, I had a dude proposition to suck my dick.
Whoa.
Which is so hilarious.
That's
So
straight,
this
that's
was
straight to business.
this-
Public?
no, not in public. Almost in public. This was last year on Folly on New Year's Eve, and it was like really foggy. I don't know if you guys remember that time frame.
I didn't live here yet.
Okay. But it was like for like 5 days, it was just like 2 feet of fog laying over like James Island and Folly Beach. It was just like so dense. New Year's Eve happened. I was staying with a friend who had a house on Folly. And so they were like, yo, you don't need to like drive home. You can stay down on the beach, party, whatever. And so we're hanging out. We part ways for a little bit. I meet up with some other friends. I'm drinking. What, you know, I said I didn't yak that much. I yacked that night. I yacked in a fucking alleyway, whatever.
Keep
And
it pushing.
Yeah.
yeah, I was
But you
pushing
were- you
through.
were
It was
in
New
the bar.
Year's Eve.
Yeah, it was party
you know,
time.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's shots J-Lo
Marathon
and
night,
everything.
It was very foggy. The last, not this New Year's, but the last New Year's.
You
Eve.
remember that? Yeah.
Okay.
And so I eventually get a call. It's like 4 a.m, and it's the chick who I'm staying with, and she's like, "Where the fuck are you? Everyone's home. We're trying to go to bed. Blah blah blah. Like you ditched us all." She's pissed at me, and I'm like, "All right, fuck. I gotta go home." Start wandering home. I'm like walking through the fog, and I like kind of keep looking over my shoulder, and I see this like shadow behind me.
No.
Every time I look behind me, it's closer and closer. And I'm drunk, and I've had a couple chocolates.
Yeah.
Hershey's Kisses.
Yeah, good for you,
as some might say. And
A
and-
back pocket kiss.
in a back pocket kiss. I'm looking for my way home. I can't find it. And so I'm kind of at a crossroads at these streets, and I just feel a tap on my shoulder. I turn around, and this guy goes, turn around, it's like a 50-year-old man. And he's like, "Hey, man, let me suck your dick."
Right to the chase.
Right to the chase.
Right to the
Scary.
chase.
It was so weird. It was foggy, too. It was so strange. I'm just like, I'm going to be honest, man. I think I'm totally all right.
Even if it was even a woman. If I'm walking home by myself and just out of the
In the
shadows,
fog.
I
You
don't
can't
know.
see 10 feet
you
from
can't
it.
see. No, I don't know.
I mean,
You're
me-
that
say
fucking
yeah?
horny.
I mean, I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the story.
What if it was the dude?
The dude.
Oh,
no.
he's the dude. No questions asked.
Actually, you know what? Now that I kind of look at your face, you were the dude.
It was me in a
It
mask.
was you.
He is
Yeah.
Slenderman.
Holy shit.
No, definitely, I would have taken the opportunity to be like, "What else you got?"
What else you
Yeah,
got?
next. No, double it and give it to the next guy.
He goes up to just the next dude. And he's
You
like,
want 2 blowjobs? Fuck, now I gotta
double it, give it to the next guy.
Someone
It's like,
accept these
totally forgot
blowjobs. I'm
about
at
that.
8 blowjobs. Someone accept one.
Oh, that was so fun.
the next morning, he's just like in like an arm strap, like getting fucking railed on the streets.
100%. That's where he's got to take it at that point.
That's
no,
the
I'd
only
be-
time
I would
I've
be
ever been
scared.
proposition, though. Yeah.
Well, in situations like
I've-
that,
No real gay guys have been in college. They're like, I saw you at the pool. Here's a shot. I was like, okay, cool. Can you buy my girlfriend a shot too? And made sure, that we all get them.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they know that you're not gay.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to beat the gay
You're like, I
allegations.
gotta,
But you gotta
beat the allegations.
I've got to beat the allegations a couple
I think
times
that's
a
the
year.
only
Really?
time the only reason we have the podcast.
It's
These
for me.
guys.
You have to
Yeah,
beat
these
the
guys.
allegations.
I have to beat the gay allegations a couple
Well,
times
we
a
have
year.
to beat it all the time because we're just so
You
close.
have to beat it all the time?
Ah, now we're
Dude.
back to our niche, baby.
Come on, dude.
Come on me.
Yeah.
Leave some for your girlfriend or the Uber driver.
I am coming on everything, dude.
All right, let's end there. That's perfect. That's perfect. Back in the stew.
We hot.